We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. Number 70 makes his big league debut right after this. Hyunjin Ryu is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
Standing in, Brian Goodwin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 4 for 14. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah. You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Standing in, Jesse Winker. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Nick Castellanos now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch.
Ball that's upstairs.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Winker is off of first with 2 away. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. Reds leave one, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. TJ Antone will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Moustakas has it. And there's one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. The 3-2 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. We've played an inning. Still 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fisher's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 44.
Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
pulled toward right center field. Goodwin will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Randall.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1 pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
Runner goes. Got him swinging. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Kevin Biggio is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's set. The 0-1.
Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Casale.
Kurt Casale.
First pitch on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Way outside. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Fouled away. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Up next is Danny Jansen. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The catcher, number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Antone is making his debut on the mound today. As we've mentioned, this performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Fisher.
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Antone has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Well, listen, this is the much-anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road, but that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would be next. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The payoff pitch one more time. Grounded to third. And this goes right through his glove on into left field. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder. Ready with the 2-0. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike. The 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Reds DH.
2-0.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Ready now, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Here's the 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. 0-1, here it comes. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Eugenio Suarez would be next. Sent on the ground out to second, right to him. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. So stepping in, Bo Bichette. He singled his last time up.
Not shortstop. Bo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down and away, ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
1-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
The batter, number 44.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First offering on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing it that one? A good take there on that pitch.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Randal Grichuk at the plate now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Randal Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2 out, nobody on. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Danny Jansen would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Sinker misses, ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Jansen hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. And that is through into left field. A base hit. Now the relay home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Two out with the man at first. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Tyler Thornburg answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Thornburg.
Lourdes Gurriel will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Blue Jays on top, 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fisher's under it. 1 away.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aristides Aquino. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
1 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. To short. Bichette's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, the catcher, Keswick.
So striding forward now, Kurt Casale, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. To first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds leave one. They're down 2-0. Ready once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Guerrero Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Guerrero, just 21 years of age. This is his second year as a major leaguer. That's wide, 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
All even now, 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. One away.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. set and the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2 count and the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is flared out towards second, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Goodwin. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First offering on its way. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Digging in once again, Jesse Winker. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line hard, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat. Rendell Gritcha is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Now here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the pitch takes off inside and it gets away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Aquino moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Into the box now, Derek Fisher. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's a ball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Votto is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Chopper down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're up 2-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now a pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. This is skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're still down. It's 2-0. Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Robert Stevenson.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's it.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Stevenson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-1.
Ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Next to the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Bichette.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 44.
Digging in, Rowdy Tellez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Back up the middle. Fielded by Galvis. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Aristides Aquino.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tie run to the plate.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Jordan Romano will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Kurt Casale will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Oh, and 2, here it is. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 2-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Brian Goodwin, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. One left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 2-0. Lucas Sims will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Aye. Ball 2. I got 2-1 to count.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Kevin Biggio. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. 2 down.
Now batting, number 9.
Now at the plate, Danny Jansen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Weak roller right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two and one now.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. Line to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Nick Senzel will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at second base. Number 15.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Moustakas. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one. Back to first, but it's right by him. He's in at second safely, as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ball 2 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-1 to count. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. And it's fouled away. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Toronto took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Hyunjin Ryu earns the win, his second. TJ Antone couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Ken Giles records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final ice for tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Julian Merriweather is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So striding forward now, Nick Senzel, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Cincinnati, the shortstop, Nick Senzel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And another foul ball. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit in the air out to right. Grichuk is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Reds are down and ordered. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Lourdes Gurriel.
And now a pitch on the way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Soft liner to the right side. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Hernandez.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Nick Castellanos now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Up high, 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. To 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Moustakas drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter's still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
Set to get his day started, Joey Votto. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate now, Aristides Aquino, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. Suarez on second. Votto at first. 2 out in the inning. Fouled off. Way outside. 1-2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. 3 left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
The shortstop, Bo.
Now here it comes.
Oh, that's in.
The 1-0.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Now here it comes. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's Randall Grichuk. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bauer gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel.
Nick Senzel.
First pitch on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in once again, Brian Goodwin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2.
Nope, upstairs.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. Runners on first with one down. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Fouled away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Fisher's under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey!
Popped him up. Jansen moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Reds leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping up now, Kevin Biggio, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Bauer is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Ball even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Another try at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Up next is Danny Jansen. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
Next to bat for Toronto, Derek Fisher. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bauer's ready, and the pitch. Fastball well outside. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-0 pitch on the way. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Free balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's good.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
In there for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Lays off 2-2 now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. One and 1. Here it is. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. And he falls behind 0-2. Votto, a 36-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Nope.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
All even now, 2-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Pitch is popped up. Tellez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Popped into the air, back behind second. Biggio over to his right. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Reds strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First delivery to him on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
The 0-2 delivery. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Stepping in now, Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Two runs on 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Runner back safely. Standing in now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind. 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Nick Senzel. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. He's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
So coming to the plate, Brian Goodwin. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
0-2.
One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
In now, Jesse Winker. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That misses, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail things here 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and now it'll be the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2.
3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
that swing right there, Dan. That had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. No outs, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Down low. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Teoscar Hernandez. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Castellanos.
First delivery to him on the way. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, he's just been setting them up and knocking them down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Popped up. Tellez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swing and a high chopper. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Jays are out in front, 3-0. Michael Lorenzen will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Michael Lorenzen.
Digging in and looking for more, Bo Bichette. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
Number 44.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So now to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Now in the box, Kevin Biggio. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for Toronto, but they lead it 3-0. Ryan Borucki will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 56, Ryan Borucki.
So striding in, Joey Votto. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Barucki hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was selected in the 15th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The count now at 2-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping into the box, Aristides Aquino. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 now. Now the pitch. To 2-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting,
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. 1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Takes this the other way to right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Amir Garrett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
50, Amir Garrett.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Derek Fisher, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Bases are empty here with two men out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 3-0. Trent Thornton is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Brian Goodwin.
The center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. The 2-0 on the way. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Into the box, Jesse Winker, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
No one out with a runner at second. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now that
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch.
Nope, that's
A ball and no strikes. One out and a runner on second base. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Thornton, a native Pennsylvanian, he was a 5th-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
2 balls and a strike now. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and up next the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas. First pitch on its way.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gritcha has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Jays lead it 3-1. Robert Stevenson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Guerrero Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Ball 1.
That's inside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1 and 2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as the lead remains 3-1. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
51. Ken.
In is Joey Votto now. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 2 for 3.
19. Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Giles, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. Down.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, Keswick, Barnhart.
Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. 2 out, nobody on. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 2-1. Count even at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The Reds down to their last strike. Right side. He's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Toronto earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Julian Merriweather earns his first win of the season. Ken Giles closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.